originally from Haiti, but now he's in Canada.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I see. Do you have a strong community in Canada? I'm sorry, of Caribbean people or Haitians?
Yeah, I'm starting to meet some people.
Because I was
Yeah.
I was thinking that there's Caribbean associations that could speak to people um about what we're. I'm sorry, I'm sick. About what we're trying to do. There was another brother, J. Afrik Aiti, in the forum, but there's a lot of possibilities for Caribbean people in Canada to coordinate what's going on in Africa and the Caribbean to English
Okay.
audience.
Good.
But that's what.
If you know some, you can lead me to them.
Okay, I don't have any right now. That's why I was interested, but I don't have any right now. I know the brother Amos Sincere. He traveled to Canada a few months ago, and he's pretty good at communication. He's still in Haiti. He has connections, different government. But I was just saying that empire, all these kingdoms and African royalties, just villages working together, having their grassroots leaders working together, village to village. So that's something that a lot of people don't want to see, but a lot of people, we have our own enemies and people, but it's still possible to work village to village and connect. So that's what we're trying to do. This sister's she's in Philadelphia, a couple hours away
Okay.
from Canada. So now we're having Philadelphia. We had DC, and now we're going to work our way down to Jacksonville and Atlanta, and so we're going to have a whole East Coast USA connection, and hopefully it goes into Canada. But I don't have any connections in Montreal right now that I think are reliable. So we'll see as we go on. We keep you on because if this brother's a musician. So if we have
Yes.
maybe I don't know the budget, but if we could create a budget to raise bands and travel and keep them in our program for the years coming forward, and it could be a multi-generational thing with bands and music. So I
Oh,
think,
that would be beautiful.
yeah, we just have to create a budget. But I think I could keep him in the forum going forward. We've been talking for years, but now the awareness around Haiti is more, and it's all about getting a budget together. But we can look at that. Um, we can look at that and traveling to Haiti and having performances there too. So I think that's possible now. It's just about communication. So uh, I don't really have anything to say. So and more, but we could just keep going forward together with this smaller group.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we had last time we had someone in DC who goes into Haiti. He works with the movement, the peasants movement. Um, I think that's an MPP. I think, but he goes into Haiti. So if we have a connection to go into Haiti, we have multiple connections now. So it's just about finding the right USA partners. We have DC, Philadelphia, and now I have to work on Jacksonville, Florida, a little bit more. But that's what we're going to be doing. Um, I could also reach out to some people in New Jersey. Sister Lenona. Some people in New Jersey said they might be interested. So that
Okay,
could.
well, I'm right here near New Jersey too, so that's good too.
Are you close to Trenton? I'm assuming, right?
I'm about 2 hours from Trenton, but that's like right here to me.
Oh, because we have a whole Biafra embassy, and Biafra is basically the eastern region of Nigeria. So we have. I'm trying to educate them on how we could organize village to village and have our own country if we just work in a Pan African space and have basically have networks across Africa and the diaspora, town halls, associations. It kind of has to be like a piecemeal thing where you're working. with black people across the world and communities, but they've been trying to take shortcuts working with these European agencies. And I'm telling them, just because you put it on paper and say human rights or United Nations, that doesn't mean they're going to be working with you. But they're starting to learn more about how the world works with black people. They're learning the hard way, but they're starting to wake up. So they have a base in New Jersey, um, New York. So that's right. Trenton, I think, was mentioned. They have a physical office. So we'll see. But there's always government, white governments, ready to tell you anything if you pay them enough money. They'll say anything.
Right.
But they're starting to wake up that realize that's not the case. Our flag comes from the Marcus Garvey movement. I've been telling them for a long time. It's the leadership, but now they're starting to realize when they start getting these legal hits that the West isn't playing with them. So
Mhm.
yeah, okay. I'll close the forum. I'll keep you in text, Lenona. But this is brother Steve Mapu, and
Okay.
Mapu is a type of tree, where a meeting tree in Haitian
Yeah,
culture.
sure. And we had also a group in Haiti that's called Ligue Mapu. Yeah, there's like a platform that we promote reggae music, woods music,
Mm-hmm.
and all kind of uh, uh, we celebrate our ancestors. We focus on the history dates that some people has forgot about, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's not it's not only about music, but it's about culture, black culture, and the main objective is to let people to invite people to think about Africa and are we all what we're doing here just to make the community stronger, you know. So
Mm.
that's the main objective. So
And where do you
yeah,
operate? Which city or town?
Port-au-Prince.
Oh, Port-au-Prince. So is it active right now, or is it
Yeah,
paused?
sure.
Still active? Okay.
Still active. So
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
but for now we all. Well, before I left, I was planning for a festival, but you know how Port-au-Prince is right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we still thinking about it, but I think maybe it's next year, not this year.
What about Cap Haitian?
Yeah, we already we got some connections in Cap-Haïtien too.
Okay, we have to plan something because the thing is, Cap Haitian is connected to a city in USA called New Orleans. It's a big music.
Yes,
It's a music. You know of New Orleans probably. It's a big musical heritage site, Black
yes,
heritage.
sure, yes, sure.
So they signed a partnership a couple years ago. The mayors of both cities, Cap Haitian and New Orleans, and ever since then, has New Orleans gets under attack a lot. So we're trying to see if we could capitalize on that and make people more aware of that Cap Haitian, the history of Cap Henry and Henry Christophe and Haitians and New Orleans. We're trying to see if we could connect that. Uh,
Yes, sure. Have you been in Haiti yet? No.
no, I've never been.
Me either.
Well, we want to come. So that's what we wanted to make it a capital because even a lot of people don't want to talk about it because the Caribbean and the West, the USA, right next door. But most of the Caribbean, like 25% of the Caribbean, is Haitian
Yes,
population. So if we're trying to plan anything Caribbean, that has to be a part of that has to be a major part of the equation. But a lot of the foreign policies connected to USA, and there's a lot of disorganization and international plots against Haiti. So we have to keep working together. But I'm gonna publish this just to show that we kept the conversation going, and maybe I'll talk to New Jersey people. But I'll look at locally in Jacksonville, Florida, how we have to plan. Um, yeah, we because right now I don't have anybody in the forums that's in an organizer in Jacksonville. They said that some people said that they could like host a meeting as far as African American hosts. But I'm thinking maybe the thing is to connect Philadelphia, the sister here, to people from Igbo land in that area, and then maybe they'll move it down here to Jacksonville. We have a permanent secretariat and permanent meetings and things going on. Um,
Okay.
but one thing I wanted to ask about is having stock market classes, maybe for kids or children that would run. That would I don't know if people have children or adults that would like to do financial classes along with all the political education and cultural education that'd be going on. I don't know if anybody has those connections right now, but just
I
a thing.
don't have any of those connections, but I did see that you had posted that financial literacy they're going to do in class in DC. Me and my granddaughter are going to go down to that in March.
Okay, yeah, the brother Salim Adolfo, like that's a yeah. I mean, it's it's funny that Washington D.C. is a black majority. Try to call it Chocolate City, or maybe it used to be, but there should be a lot more connections as far as governments to the black community and vice versa. But
Yeah, everybody's in the hustle
yeah,
and bustle up there.
yeah, that should be a part of the reparation movement. They got all the DC, they got all the governments, they got all the public records. So yeah, it's still on the map. So as a headquarters, but it's no, I'm not gonna say anything negative. We'll keep the conversation going. So
Okay, no
Okay, well, I
problem.
was saying all that to say I'm interested for me and my grandchildren with any stock or financial literacy information because we just lack that in our community. We do a poor job of education there.
mhm. So, okay, because we have an office in Trenton. I'm gonna see if I can forward this, and I have to frame and put. Yeah, um, we have to frame it correctly. And in Philadelphia, there's an AME church, I think, that did a free Mumia event. So
I'm not familiar.
yeah, it was one of the AME churches down there in Philadelphia a couple of months ago or last year now. Um, maybe it was first quarter last year, but the AME church as a church government, black church government, its history documented as being able to gather people by the thousands and millions. So it's something that we said could anchor people and help vet people, a partnership with the churches. So that's what we're looking at in this framework. Um, I put the documents out there. It's like 200 pages, slides, but it's all coming together. But it's it's a long process.
Yeah, I can imagine.
All right, I don't want to hold you guys, but thank you for communicating, and we'll move
Yeah.
forward. Thank you.
Okay, greetings, sister.
Thank you.
Greetings.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
All
And
right,
we'll keep in touch then.
all right. Thank you, brother.